Good morning, everybody. I'm guessing you all missed me. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What in the world? I leave, go on a beautiful, fantastic cruise, come back, and all hell's broken loose. Kind of funny. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right. No longer are we coming to you live from Aruba or from, there we go, the Dominican Republic, or from, hell, I don't know where we go. Been all over the damn place. Good morning, good morning. Let me get everything set up. We'll get going. Tariffs, my ass. Hope some of you have learned any symbol, because two people in the Discord, I won't mention their names so I won't embarrass them, but they said, oh, you never know what altcoins are going to do. Yeah, the fuck we don't. We know exactly what any symbol that can be charted is going to do. We know every time any symbol is going to do. All this is another buying opportunity. Yeah, I think I'm live on TikTok. Hold on. There it is. Yeah. First, I need to plug this in. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you all had a great, I don't know, it's a week or something. Good morning. All right, what do we got going on? I don't know. I have not looked at the charts. I did a live, I think I looked at the charts for a minute. Well, gee, I wonder what this is about. Looks like a nice little cell. Nice little cell. I did see some TikToks where they're now admitting the market's manipulated because every crypto fell at the same time, I guess. I really don't know. I haven't looked at the markets. I'm mad with you. White man. Boy, mad with you. Gorgeous. 30-minute buy stop I'm looking at, but let me keep going up here. Give me a sec. Right down to the blue line, touch the blue line on the 1 hour. This is perfect. Told you guys to take any 30-minute buy stop while you're looking at them. 4 hour. 4 hour buy stop. Let's see. 5 hour buy. 7 hour buy. 10 hour buy. 7 hour, 9 hour buy stop, Naz. All right, now let me go over here to TikTok. Give me a second, guys. Not what I want to see. There's TikTok. We just lived the largest liquidation. Oh, give me a break. Oh, the end of the world, according to all these. What a clown world we live in. I keep telling that to Bree. Fucking clowns. Oh, the biggest. Oh. All right. Now I'm live. Okay. Believe we're live on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook. Can you all hear me good on YouTube? TikTok, I know you can. YouTubers, can you hear me good? Good morning. Arginus Luna. What's up, Arginus? Good morning, old school Mick. Good morning, Terrence. Good morning, Stacy. Good morning, Alex. Good morning, Lachey and Marley and Mar and Zakir. What's up? Kirk Brown. Morning, Sog. And yes, you guys can hear me. Thank you for telling me that, so I know. Thank you, Lachey. Grand rising to you, Robert Lee. Thank you, Kirk and Lachey, for answering. What's up, Don't Cast Stones on TikTok? There's a few other you over there. I swear. Anybody laughed at my title of the live? I said, gee whiz, mom and dad can't even take a fucking vacation, can't even go on a cruise without the kids screwing everything up, without the market going crazy. Because when I was on the cruise, all I heard was end of the world this, end of the world that, biggest liquidation that. All it's doing is setting up a higher time frame buy stop. All we're going to do is make more money on the way up. If this is truly a down movement, it will switch on the daily. The daily will turn it. Let me show you what it looks like. When these switch to a sell, I'll let you know. Until otherwise noted, this is a buy stop. Now see, when price action went under right here and right here under the line and stayed under, this would have been your sell stop right here. I'll let you know when this turns into a sell for SPX, NAS, US 30, YM1, SPX, ES1. When this comes down like it did on SPX back here in April, if that happens and it goes under the daily, I will start calling sells for you. Sevens, if you understand that. Until US 30, YM1, NAS, NQ1, SPX, ES1, drew where my little arrow was pointing to, this is not a seller's market. I don't give two fucks. All they're doing is creating a higher time frame, specifically a 7 hour, 9 hour buy stop. Sevens, if I'm clear on that, so you understand. Kirk and Shay are laughing. Yep. Good morning, Grant. What's up, Grant? Connecting Lane Coaching. Good morning, young fella. Oh, I haven't been called a young fella in a long time. You guys do know I'm 58 years old, right? Soon to be 59, actually. But I like being called young. Thank you. Is Keith okay? Good thing it's been 2 weeks. No, Stacy Ocho, welcome back to the channel. I'm sorry you missed it. No, Keith has passed. Keith died. 2 weeks ago yesterday, I believe it was. No, the great Keith Palmer, put some respect on his name, is now up in heaven with God. I took that kind of rough for a while there, but it is what it is at this point. I keep telling you all to enjoy your life, learn the system so you can get freedom, and then you can enjoy your life like Keith did. I'm glad, boy, with you. Good morning, Martin Lewis. What's up, Martin? So sorry to tell you that, Stacy, but yeah, say some prayers for his significant other, his entire family, a lot of children, 7 children. They're all very nice people too, by the way. Keith was a great man. He raised very, very good children. So good. You guys understand. It's like the end of the world, Trump's tariffs. Look at the pull down movement. It's 0 on the daily. It's barely, you can barely even notice the downward movement. Now, if we zoom in, let's say we zoom into the 15-minute, which most everybody trades, it looks like the end of the world. You see that? It's all about perspective. Oh, it moved the biggest wealth, Trump this, Trump that, and China this, and China. Get the fuck out of here. Buy stop, 7 hour, 9 hour NAS. Buy stop, 7 hour, 9 hour SPX 500. Buy stop, ES1, 7 hour, 9 hour buy stop. YM1, US 30, 7 hour, 9 hour buy stop. Fuck you all are saying the end of the world's here. Fuck out of here. I'm the calm voice. Believe that. Can you imagine me being the calm voice? I'm the calm voice through the storm, just like I was in April. I'll be the calm voice again now. Fuck out of here that the end of the markets are done and this and that. Fuck out of here. It's a fucking demo buy stop. I'm not a financial advisor. Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor. Good morning, George. Good to see you, sir. I know, Stacy, it's horrible, horrible, horrible. But anyway, am I clear on that? Yes or no? Fuck everyone out there that's being fear-mongering and telling you this and that. It's not. I will tell you when it turns into a sell stop. And all it's doing right now is creating a beautiful 7 hour, 9 hour buy, 12 hour daily buy. It's just creating more opportunity for y'all to create wealth, to become financially independent, so you no longer have to worry about the stupid fucking news that is telling you the fucking wrong thing. Am I clear? Yes or no? This is 100% a buy until further notice. Don't worry about a fucking thing these assholes are telling you about fucking news with China and Trump and tariffs. They did the same thing back in fucking April, right here. And I told you when it was down here, we're nowhere near down here. We need to go down here. The markets need to reset. SPX needs to go to 4,900 minimum. It needs to do that, but these scam artists scare y'all, take all your fucking stop losses, trap you out of the market, get you out when you should be buying. Now, when this goes down again like this, fuck that. I'll probably sell a couple of my houses and go in even further with this shit. Shit ain't going nowhere. They rig the fucking market every fucking day. All I can thank God for it is when they did it this time, the dumb Jack Pines, they did it to, I guess, all the cryptos at the same fucking time, which woke up a lot of people that the market's rigged. No fucking shit, the market's rigged. What do you think I've been? Why do you think my system works as well as it does? Because the markets are fucking rigged. So let's take a look at Bitcoin. Oh, Bitcoin into the world. Oh. No, no, no. Now, Bitcoin should be zero. Bitcoin is fucking worthless. Look at Ethereum. We all knew it. I told you Ethereum was too fucking high. Bitcoin was too fucking high. And I'm telling you that they're going to go right back up again and become even higher. Whatever. You guys stay scared, run out of the market, put your little tail between your legs, piss yourselves in fear. I don't know what's going to do. I can't believe those two Jack Pines in my own fucking Discord. Well, we don't really know what altcoins are going to do. If you can chart it and you can see the fucking chart, you can clearly see XRP is a buy. And if anyone was able to buy, what was the person in the thing? I was so proud of him. One of our members bought Litecoin, right? When it was at $54. My system doesn't even show it went that low. If you bought Bitcoin, Litecoin at $54, welcome to the Millionaires Club. That thing's going to go up to 188.98. And by the way, before it did that, I called it out. You were at 137, 133, I thought it was 137 on Litecoin before the fall. It's going to go right back up again. Litecoin, permanent buy until that motherfucker hits where I said it's fucking going. 184.28.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
You guys trade like a bunch of scared traders. We're not scared. We know exactly what's fucking happening and why it's happening and where it's going. Quit acting like that was scared. Kirk Brown, that was me. That's funny. Malibu. All right. Now, is everybody calm down about the markets? I mean, my goodness. I just go on a vacation. Me and my beautiful wife had a cruise scheduled. We went on the cruise. Bree and I had a fantastic time. As a matter of fact, we're going on another cruise end of November, 1st of December. Oh my God. These cruise ships are Icon of the Seas, Royal Caribbean Icon of the Seas, Star of the Seas. These aren't fucking cruise ships. They're like floating, I don't know what, states, floating cities. They're floating huge-ass motherfucking ships of ungodly greatness. I mean, it's unbelievable what they've created now. Royal Caribbean, we check. If you've ever flown versus if you've ever, okay. How many of you have ever flown and gone on a cruise? Recently gone on a cruise in the last 3 months? The TSA bullshit that airlines have you do is a big bunch of fraudulent fake. The big fucking lines in Atlanta to get on the airplane are a bunch of fucking bullshit. My God, you could walk on the cruise. When we were exiting the cruise, this is what they did. They have facial recognition. We stood in front of it. It took our pictures and it let us through in 30 seconds, in 10 seconds. When we fly back from St. Thomas, we have to stand in a fucking line for fucking 30 minutes or an hour for the stupid fucking TSA to fucking check fucking our fucking passport. Well, why don't they have facial recognition like Royal Caribbean? Stupid fucking cocks. I swear to God. Flying is full of shit. Cruising, this is how easy it was to go on the Royal Caribbean cruise. We walked on. Showed them our passports one time. Walked on the fucking ship. How did we get off the ship? We didn't even show the fucking passports. We fucking stood on a fucking line thingy where it was just, we walked up, stood there for 5 seconds, took a picture of us and said, you're clear to go into the country. Cruising is so superior than fucking flying, it's not even a fucking joke. What's up, Martin Lewis? Are we waiting for the weekly pink line to reset the bottom for indices? Yeah, that's a good question. We'll look at that for you. And the answer is, of course you are. But you can take any 30-minute buy stop you want on the way up. You don't have to wait for shit. Now, if you're patient like I am and you're calm when it comes to trading like I am, you're fine. Calm on cussing out things. I don't care. It's so full of shit. You know how I know it's full of shit? Because they no longer require you to take off your shoes or your belt. That's how I knew that fucking shit was full of shit, and I said it for 20 fucking years. There was no reason for us to take off our fucking shoes and our belts. Fuck you, TSA. I am so pissed at them for wasting our lives the last 20 fucking years. I quit flying for a decade because of that bullshit. Just a pile of shit. Oh, we had to do it. Just like the stupid fucking mask. No, you guys got me fired up this morning. Just like the mask mandates. Oh, you had to have a mask on the plane. My wife and her mother got yelled at. My mother-in-law got yelled at for not having the right mask. Then they said, oh, you don't need the mask. You flew to Vegas. And then by the time we came back from Vegas, oh, you need the mask again. Oh, but now you don't need the mask. Can you imagine the ignorance of someone who's out on, this has really happened. We're on Aruba's beaches just 3 or 4 days ago. Beautiful beach, gorgeous beaches in Aruba. Aruba's a fantastic country. I would recommend strongly flying to Aruba. We're on the beach. There's only like 10, 15, 20 people on this private beach, right? It's in the ocean. And this person, I won't say anything else, had a mask on. In the ocean, on the beach. And then here's the kicker, was pulling down her, I'll say it to her, pulling down her mask to vape. And then pulling the mask up again. I remember looking when we were at like a Cheesecake Factory or something, you'd have to put your mask on to walk to the table, but when you're eating, you take your mask off. And then there's people that would put their masks on while they're eating and take a bite of food and take their mask down. And then if you went to the restroom, you have to put your mask back on because, you know, the secret little virus was only floating at, you know, at your height level and not down at the table level. That's why people are so ignorant. You don't follow when it doesn't make sense. When Trump's talking China and China's talking this shit and it goes down, it doesn't make any sense. If Trump and China were having problems back in April and now the markets went up to record highs, it went down because there was sell stops, because the daily pink line was too high. What are you people talking? It has nothing to do with China. It has nothing to do with the coronavirus. All they're trying to do is they control the markets. They're trying to control you. And that's how it all fits together. I'm not just on a tirade. I'm trying to wake you guys up. Buy the system, become financially independent. You don't have to worry about these fucking Jack Pines making up bullshit stories about why the market moves. Am I clear on any of this to you? Good morning, Matt Parker. I know the Matts were funny. Happy rising. Morning, Ryan Edwards. It's my time. Is that making sense? Do you understand the whole purpose why I'm on here trying to help you guys most every day? And it's been every week for the past 3.5 years. I've made at least one live for the last, and I did it twice when I was on vacation. I did it twice for you guys. The whole purpose, you guys can become financially independent, demo trade only. And then when you become financially independent, you don't have to worry about masks and this. Just fucking drive yourselves. Me and Bree drove across the country twice to Las Vegas. We didn't wear any masks. We only flew the one time with their mom because their mom can't take the long drives. You don't need to worry about anything when you have your own money. You don't have to worry about the government food stamps or the government housing or the government. They want every one of us to suck off the tit of the government. Not anymore. Trump doesn't. The Biden sure did. Obama sure did. All they want, and I voted for Obama. Don't you dare say a thing. We don't talk politics here, but the facts are the facts. The United States of America, they want everybody to get universal income eventually. Maybe. They might not give us that. They all know AI's here. The robots are here. They're going to take over the jobs. They're going to give us the universal income. Bullshit. Become financially independent so you don't have to worry about anything like that. You can take all of your money. You can have gold. You can have cash. You can have silver. You can have stocks. You can have your bonds. You can have all these different things. They got to allow one of them. You can have all your cryptos. Have a few 100,000 or have 500,000 each one of those. So if anything ever happens, you still have lots of money left over, i.e., gold is through the fucking roof. Who told you about gold? Who told you about fucking gold? I told you about gold Thanks to Kim Harrington, one of our members turned me on to about 4 years ago now. For the last 3.5 years, we've never made a mistaken call on gold ever. It's up to records highs. And we told you this over and over and over again because it's a daily, weekly buy stop. The daily's coming down again. You can see the weekly's up high already. But eventually gold will come down and balance out again. It's going to come down to about 3,300-ish. But for now, enjoy gold going up. And if gold goes down, then well, actually, technically, when that happens, you're going to see all the cryptos go down too. But cryptos will rebound. They'll come up. If they don't, you'll see some options. I'm still at 60% on United Healthcare on an option or two, maybe like 10 or 15 on United, because United is untouchable. Oh, it went down and it's going down. Fuck. Out of here. It is a 12-hour buy stop. United Healthcare. United Healthcare is going to $447.56. Take that to the fucking demo bank.
I am not a financial advisor.
What's up, Lazarus? Good morning, Lazarus. Speak on it, Coach. Terrence. Welcome, Terrence. Good morning, Terrence. Crystal clear, clear, clear. Good. I'm glad you guys are all waking up. I just want you all financially independent. You don't have to worry about any of this news. You don't have to worry about what the fucking useless, the less government, the better. Put it that way. And they better do away with that damn income tax. If I can get another, if you guys don't understand, when you start making decent money, we're nowhere near like 100 millionaires or any of that shit. When you start making this decent money, they start taxing you. And I'm going to give you a hint. We have to redo our state that we're located in for the LLC. But anyway, we pay out over 50% of our money goes out for taxes, specifically over 41% for federal income taxes. Every dime Bree and I earn goes out. Our silent partner is the federal government, and they do nothing but bother the living fucking shit out of us. The United States government gets more money per paycheck than Bree and I do, and they don't do anything. They don't help us one iota. They make everything hard. I guess they're repealing or maybe lowering the day trading rule, hopefully. No more $25,000 bullshit things. So if the average American start making money trading options and doing day trading patterns, what the fuck is that bullshit? Become financially independent with the system, demo trade only, and then tell them to go fuck off and you make all the money you want whenever you want from wherever you want. You want financial independence? It doesn't come from starting your own business. It doesn't come from you doing, but it is really handy, by the way, doing your Ubers and stuff like that. That doesn't make you financial. That's great. You earn a high side hustle. You want the ultimate side hustle? How about something where you can trade from anywhere in the world, including a cruise ship? The internet's a little iffy, comes and goes, but you can still trade from a cruise ship. You can still trade from St. Thomas. You can still trade from Las Vegas. We spend months in Las Vegas. Months. I think the longest we spent was 3 months one time. We're going back for 2 months minimum. It's February, March, I think. You can trade from anywhere in the world. That's the ultimate side hustle, when you can become financially independent from trading and trade whenever you want, wherever you want, with whatever symbol you want, wherever it is, and do whatever you want to do. That's called financial independence. I joined Station when gold was around 1,800. Another group I came from said they would buy it all because gold, no order block above it. Yeah, because order block trading sucks fucking ass. It's 99.9% inaccurate. So buy stuff safety is amazing. Thank you, Matt, for speaking up. That's what difference on your gold and crypto packages as opposed to safe trade system. Yeah, the gold, it's pretty specific if you click on it. Morning again, Robert. Nope. No. Where is it? Hold on. Let me pull it over from here. In Malibu. Da-da-da-da-da-da. The 575 system is strictly the OG. It controls everything that you can chart, including gold, including cryptos. Some people love to trade cryptos only. So this is cheaper, quote unquote. It comes with everything, including all the optional add-ons for $250 a month. If you only trade gold, silver, and all the metals, it comes with everything. It comes with the sniper. It tells you in here. When actually it says learn more, if you click on it, it tells you right here. Comes with gold signals. Comes with the Uno reverse indicator, the sniper rifle, the cryptos only signal service. So if you're only trading Bitcoin / the bigger cryptos that we can chart, then get the crypto edition. If you only trade gold, silver, and all the metals, then get only the gold. But these two right here are underneath, are inside of the safe trade system, the OG. This thing rules, and I don't even want anybody doing this. I hope to God no one ever pays the $1,000. They were paying $777 fucking all the time. I don't want any one-on-ones. People, so that's the difference from there. This is a one-on-one. We do small group classes. We did like one class with 21 people in it. Most of the classes are like 10, 15. There's some 20s and 30 classes, but most of the time it's so small. Even 20 people is so small. There's no reason. So that's the difference between the one-on-ones and that. And then you can get the monthly signal service only. That's fine. If I didn't know how to trade and I was just learning to trade, I would personally get the unlimited demo only monthly signal service for $275. This is the one I would get, because then my signals that came to me, I can actually demo trade and make demo money. That's the only thing I would ever need. And then I would learn the system at my leisure. The signal service is unstoppable force of God. Unstoppable force. Boy, I ain't mad with you. Good morning, Philio. What's up, Philio? Robert, I hope that answered your questions for you. Boy, I'm mad with you. In case for those of you who missed it, the sky isn't falling. The end of the world isn't here. The sky isn't falling. The Trump and Chinese tariffs, what a fucking joke. What are they going to say when the market goes right back up again? When United Healthcare hits thing, what are they going to say then? United Healthcare is going right to the 12-hour blue line. I don't give a fuck what anyone else tells you. That's where it's going.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Does anybody have any questions in case I stuttered this morning on anything I said? Does anybody have any comments they'd like to bring up now? Take any 30-minute buy stop on any of the indices that will go back up. If it turns into a daily sell, I will let you know when that happens, and we will make money on the way down. The system makes money on the way up. The system calls out just as accurately, and I think even easier on the way down. A sniper's $250 a month by itself. $250 a month. Boy, glad with you. With you. Boy, glad with you. I just I bought it a couple weeks back and missed the fine print. Appreciate it. You're welcome, Robert Lee. Connecting link. You're welcome. Connecting link coaching. Nope, we're 100% upfront with everything. The fine print you're referring to is not fine. It's direct. Take your time before you purchase. I always tell everybody that. Click on the things you're looking at. Click right here. Go down to here. And it literally tells you everything. It's literally Literally the second thing that's spoken right here, Robert, is the sniper is add-on is not included. That's why it is called an add-on, because it is not included. Then it tells you about TradingView. Works with the free system. You might want to upgrade it. If you get the sniper, require premium. You get your free unlimited. You do. Everything here is very specific. This doesn't renew automatically. You have to renew it yourself. You do a video Zoom meeting with me. And you get your free, yep. You have to sign an NDA, yep. And you get TradingView on TradingView, yep. I repeated all this because some of you just don't take time to read things. We have the right to change any of this. We do. Educational purpose only. Yep, told you about the refund policy. Very specific. Everything's up front. I have no need to hide anything. There is no fucking fine print. I'm not going to listen to the implications of what that means. That's not true. Everything's up front. Take your time and read it. That's all you got to do. All right. Does anybody else have any other questions? Is anybody else worried that the Chinese, what the fuck? Not the Chinese, how will we ever survive without the Chinese rare minerals? Okay, wake up, peeps. You want to know what's really happening in this world? America won the war in World War II. We won every war ever. To the victors goes the spoil. What we do is, and this is going to piss off a lot of people, but I don't give a fuck. It's the truth. Listen to what I'm telling you. We won. We go in and take all the minerals, all the oil, all the minerals from all the other countries. And then when the shit hits the fan, America still has all its oil and all its minerals and all its stuff it needs to survive. We use up all the other countries' resources and not our own. And then when things go bad, we have our own resources to fall back on. And we used up all theirs. Why do you think all of a sudden Uganda, when it finds out that they have more gold than ever, they need some democracy over there, and we go over there and take all the gold? Why do you think all the Saudis and all those people, we have all their oil? We take everybody's resources from the earth, America does, and then we wait until that's all used up or all they're pissed or there's a war, and then we can come. We have more oil than any other country. Let me give you a hint. We have more oil than any other. We have more. We can make anything and do anything we want in the United States of America by ourselves. We don't need anyone else. We have the strongest. Here's another fact you guys will get pissed about. We have our own military that is so far superior to any other country's military. They dare not fuck with us. I told you back 5 years ago, 4 years ago, we have two aces in our holes. There's technically three. One ace is that we have the best military in the world. The BRICS nations have no chance against us, never will, never can. Next is we have the biggest purchasing power in the world. Ace one, the military, our military. Two is we purchase more shit than any other country on the face of this world and all the other economies combined. Why the fuck do you think when the markets open at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time that the candles grow 5 to 10 times larger than without America? When the American markets open, that's what runs the financial fucking markets. Not England, not China, not Russia. America does, period. We have two aces, and I'm going to give you the third. The third is that we have our own fucking resources, and we don't need any other countries, and they can go fuck themselves. We'll take everything we can from the other countries because that's what America does, because to the victors goes the spoils, and we were victorious. And because of that, we take all the... Am I saying it's right that we have the biggest military? No. Should we have better fucking free healthcare in our system? Yes. Should we take care of our veterans better? Yes. Do they care? No. All they care about is using up the other world's resources, making sure that we have the biggest military so we can enforce our will upon the world, and that we have the actual biggest spending out of any countries in the entire world. All of them combined can't compete with America. We spend more than anyone else, anyone else, anyone else, anyone else. So fuck that. That's what's really happening. And if you fucking think our stock market's going to go down to zero, then I wouldn't trade, I wouldn't live, I wouldn't breathe. The stock market has never gone down. Oh, a 90% drop in blah, 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 the Great Depression. Fuck out of here. And it's gone up 3 billion times since then. If you really think now, if America's going to crumble and crash, well, then there's nothing safe in this world. If America goes down, the world goes down. Am I clear? If America goes down, if our stock market goes down to zero, if you ever see Amazon at zero, you might as well, you better have some end of the world plans ready to go. I'm laughing because it's absurd. If you honestly think China had a plan to take all if you didn't know this, that's the latest thing I heard, was China had this plan to take down all of our businesses. They can't take down a fucking frog. If I gave them a fucking, you guys probably don't even know what that is. I won't say it. They can't do anything to America. America will never go down. If America goes down, they're nuking the fuck out of the rest of the world and taking the rest of the world with us. If you think for a second that all our Costco and McDonald's and Microsoft and Hilton and Google and Tesla and United Healthcare are going away, you better wake up to reality. We ain't going nowhere. And if we go down, the world goes down. If America's gone, there is no stock market. There is no Forex. There'll be nothing left. So just trade, what I'm trying to get you guys to understand is trade with confidence. Trade the safety trade system, demo trade only, but with 100% confidence. Because if McDonald's goes to zero, and Hilton goes to zero, and Google goes to zero, and Apple goes to zero, and Tesla goes to zero, United Healthcare goes to zero, and Qualcomm goes to zero, and Disney goes to zero, and Intel goes to zero, you're going to have bigger problems to worry about than fucking what we're doing right now. None of this matters. So if what I'm telling you is this, if it isn't going to happen, and it can't happen, and it will correct 40%, I hope it does. It needs to correct 60%. I hope it does fall 60%. Even then, that's not the end of the world. It's just going to go right back up again like it's done for the last fucking 250 years. Forex has been around for 250 years. Am I making myself clear? Yes or no? 7s for yeses, 9s for nos. So when you're trading, trade with utmost confidence that the country's going to be here, the stocks are going to be here. Even if they fall, they're going to rebound. That's what I told you. Just buy the top 20 stocks in America. Don't worry about anything else. They're always going to go up. Let the fund, whatever fund you're in, Janus 20 or whatever you want to do, keep track of the biggest different stocks in America. That's it. That's it. You have 100% win rate. You can't lose long term. Bree has 50 years. If you don't think that the price of United Healthcare or Tesla or Disney or Intel in 50 years is going to be higher than what it is now, you're all mental and quit trading. Think about it for a second. If you do not think that Intel is going to be higher than $20, $30, whatever it's at, in 50 years, you're insane. You're 100% wrong. I know I'm on a tirade. I haven't been on this live in a long time. I'm having fun this morning. But if you honestly look at Intel, and you come over to Intel, and you tell, oh, well, Intel was down in the 20s. Hold on, let me see where it was at. If you look at Intel, and you tell me that Intel is going to be below $1, right, in 50 years, you're not very smart. If you think Google is going to, now Google's going to go down to 102 for sure, or well, needs to anyways, needs to come back down to 127 for sure. I'm not saying it doesn't need a reset, but anytime, look at this shit. I thought I've done this many times, haven't I not? If you look at NAS, you look at US 30, you look at SPX, and you look at it long term, the most historic data we can go back, it's never gone down 20 years plus. NAS has never gone down. NQ, SPX, they just reset. Oh, this big thing right here. Look at this, Kevin. What do you mean? There's no, this went down. No, it didn't. It reset to a buy stop, buy stop, buy stop. This is nothing. It's, look at the arc. It's a scam. It's being held up by, you guys are really going to upset with me. It's being held up by BS, lies, BS, and more lies and more BS. And that's why the markets keep going up. Well, blah, 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 Kevin, and this and that, Kevin. It's backed by the full faith of the American government. Good luck, peeps. No, I've been telling you that if you really want to see a nice
movement down. Yeah, we need no less than SPX to go to 5,700. I'd prefer to come down here to 3,900. That's where it needs to go to from where it is. Is it going to go that low? I don't care. If it starts going that low, can we make money? Fuck yeah. We'll make money all the way down here because this is a 3-month. See this right here? Someone asked about the daily. Here's your bigger picture, whoever that was. See this right here? It came up and came down. You see your buy stop right here? Well, gee, July 2022, right? Look at all that. We needed to do it again. The pink line is too high on SPX 3-month. It needs to come down below here. It needs to come down to 5,200. Let me make a specific call. SPX needs to come down to 5,408, 5,408.75. That's what I'm calling for SPX till this pink line comes down here again. Is it the end of the world? No, it's just a fucking little simple pullback to make a little buy stop better on the 3-month. Is that the same for ES1? Yeah, it's the same fucking thing. That's why my system works. They cheat. ES1's 3-month is too high. I've been saying this for a long time. SPX 3 months too high and Q's 3 months too high. Is it going to come down? I hope to God it does. Here, NAS. NAS needs to come down. Let me give you a number specific. I would prefer NAS to come down to 10,495. I don't think they'll ever do it ever. So it's going to come, needs to come down to 18,390.59. That's where it needs to come down for NAS. US 30. Got to go check on parents. Terrence, go check on your parents, and thank you for the blessings for Keith. Here's US 30. 28,000 it needs to come down to. The minimum it needs to come down to is 39,326.46. So don't give me this shit. Oh, but see how long it stayed high? It's just so hard. And we can go up to the 6-month, right? And then the 12-month. Then we can go over here and look at the 6-month as high SPX. Yeah, they need to come down. I mean, this isn't rocket science. It's just too far. I told you this back in, when did we go visit Terry and Janine up in Ohio? I don't know. That was probably like 4 or 5 months ago. It's just too fucking high. It's too far away from the orange line. The price has to come back down there before I go back into any of the US 30s and NAS is big. I'll call it daily for you guys, buys and whatever. But yeah, I'm not dropping in $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 into SPX at this time. That's ignorance. I'm not doing it. Well, I put a great, 10, 20, 30,000 in options on United. Fuck yeah, I will. Why? Because United's already taken its hit. United already is down low. I hope some of this rambling is getting through to you guys. I really do. See, United's already here. You guys, let me show you the difference. Hold on, I do it this way. Oh, no. Boy, I'm mad at you. Boy, I'm mad at you. See, look. These are your sells. Sell, 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 sell. And all they're creating is buy stops on the higher time frames. But to be specific, United's already dropped. NAS has not. United's already dropped. SPX has not. United's already dropped. US 30 has not. That's why United's still holding up, and I'm still up 50, 60% on my options. Is this sinking in? Is this clocking with you guys? Brio laughed so hard when she heard I used that. End of the world. Oh, China's tariffs. We're never going to be able to recover. Yeah, until the fucking 90-minute buys, the 2-hour buy stop, the 3-hour buy stops. You see them? All this red, all this going down creates the higher time frame buy stops. All the 5-second sells, the 30-minute sells, the 1-hour sells create more money for us by creating a 3-hour buy, 4-hour buy, 6-hour buy stops. Kirk Brown, yes. Thank you, Kirk. I think Kirk's the only one listening. and Lachey. Does that make sense to everybody? Yes or no? I wasn't going to come on here and do a full-on live. I'm probably going to stay on a little bit longer. That's just fun. I mean, no, China's tariffs are bullshit. They think they're going to hurt us. Who do you think buys all China's bullshit, which they're getting better on, by the way, all their bullshit products? It's America. Without America, China's going to collapse. They think the rest of the world is going to support them. Russia has no money. Who are you going to go with? Cuba? Who are you going to rely on? North Korea? They're going to buy all your goods, China? Wake the fuck up. China needs us way more than we need them. This will rebound. There will be a 4-hour buy stop. It will go back up to record highs. I just want it to fall even further down, though. Thank you, Lachey. Thank you, Grant. Thank you, Filio. Thank you, Kurt. All right. Now that I'm done giving you guys the bigger picture of how it is the silliest thing on earth to think the sky is falling, that this is the end of the world. I mean, the news is just total BS. The news can drive anyone nuts. Thank you, Marley Mar. Okay, now that we know that, do you guys understand that when this falls and turns red, look, 90-minute buy stops, 120-minute buy, 180-minute buy stops, 240-minute buy stops, 420-minute buy stops, it just creates more buy opportunity on the way up. Do you guys all understand that? Sevens and yeses again. Do you understand that this is nothing more than more money for us on the way up? Drop shit. Drop it down to these all turn red. 4 hours turn red. We get a 4-hour buy stop or a 6-hour buy stop. Holy shit. You're going to make so much money on the way up. It's going to be, you can't even get you'll need 2 brink trucks instead of 1 to demo trade only.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Okay, I hope that's making sense to y'all, gives you peace of mind, gives you where you need to be in this world, because you don't need to be scared. You don't need to be living out of the state of brainwaves. You need to be in your alpha brainwaves where you're comfortable trading, confident trading. You'll make much better decisions. Yeah, boy, says Robert. Okay, cool. All right, now that that's out of the way, and I called all the indices for you already. If you missed it, they're all 7-hour, 9-hour buys. Or if you look at it another way, they're daily buys. Do we want the pink line to come back down on the daily? I always ask, yes. But if you look over here, you'll already see YM1's daily pink line is already low. So do I think it's going to go much lower than where it's at is the bigger question. See, look. This is so fucking cool. We could do SPX or we can do YM1. Look, right over here. This is the first time. This is turning into a weekly. See, the blue line is going to stay high. The pink line is going to come down, just like it did here on NQ1. It's going to do it here on SPX, US 30. Oh, we didn't make this now. Sorry. There we go. And this is the same here. Watch. Watch. It's so fucking cool. Look over here on your YM1. Blue line high, pink line has to drop low. That's your pull down. That's why it's doing this. See this right here in SPX. Blue line's going to stay high, pink line's going to come down low. So when it comes down lower, that means it's going to be running off this orange line right here. I can see it going a little lower somewhere in this range for SPX, for instance. Hey, why is my US 30? Why are these on fucking backwards? Yeah, that's better. Okay, that was weird. Oh, there. Stop that shit. There we go. Let me show y'all. Let's zoom in a little bit for y'all. Look. This is literally forming a weekly logo buy stop, i.e., the most powerful buy that you ever seen is now forming. This pink line has to come down low. and you're going to see our logo. I don't usually go into the logo because it just confuses people because people just don't understand basic concepts. But our logo is the bull, red down arrow on the back of them, the whatever the hell you call that thing, the green up arrows right here. This is our bull logo. Now hold on a second. In Malibu, in Malibu. Boy, you ain't bad. Boy, you ain't bad. In Malibu, in Malibu. This right here. Thanks to Key J. Palmer. What? Boy, you ain't. Why the fuck? Yo, why is our moving logo not working? Aw, jeez. In Malibu. Oh, there we go. Is it working now? There we go. That was weird. All right, look, peeps. What you're looking at is not only the coolest logo, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I can go on that one. This logo right here is all we trade. Everyone overcomplicates the system. This is what it looks like. Let's go. Let's take a look. This cool looking bull thing, thanks to Key J. Palmer, thank you, Key J, is, in Malibu. We trade the red down arrow. We trade the green up arrow. Okay? I'm going to show you what this looks like. This is our logo on the weekly, what's forming. A Malibu. Is that not the fucking coolest? I'm sorry, but it is. All right? So that is our bull. That's our bull. That's our bull. That's called our logo. When I come back over to here, you're going to see the logo in Malibu. In Malibu. What do I mean? Price action was underneath the red and yellow line. Okay? Underneath. Comes up. It's going to hook and go into our channel right here, the yellow and red. And it's going to come back up and make our logo. This is how it looks with our thing. It's going to come up here. It's going to do this. Come down. You're going to see all these little things it's going to do. Fill in the gap right here. And you're going to see it come up. You're going to see this pink line come down and come back up. You're going to see this blue line straight across. This is what it looks like right here. This is our logo right here. This is our logo right here on the bullshit detector. And this is what price action logo does. So when you see it properly formed, you're going to see price action come down either into the yellow orange channel, like it did right here, or I prefer it to come into the red yellow channel. That's how I can tell you how low. I would prefer price action to come down to $6,168.15. Then we'll be in our true logo buy stop, and then price action will go way up, way past the previous highs for SPX 500. Does that make sense to everybody on how to trade the logo? This goes for 1 second trades, 4-hour trades, 12-hour trades, 15-minute trades, 5-minute trades. When you see the logo form exactly as I just drew out, that's what's going to happen. Drop 15. Martin, the system called the sell for 30 minutes. Of course it did. It always calls everything ahead before it happens. Thank you, Martin. Martin, do you understand what I'm teaching you about the logo? Does everybody understand what I'm teaching you all about the logo? So right now, they're using the Chinese news about the rare earth. Who the fuck? Doesn't matter. Price action has to come down. It has to form a fill in the gap buy stop because it's forming our logo. There is no other reason. There isn't price earnings. There isn't any kind of news. There isn't any Trump that, China that, North Korea. They use that as an excuse for what's happening. What's happening is this will come down, form into at least the yellow and orange like it did here, 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 and here. But I prefer it to come all the way down into the normal, what I would call the channel, the red-yellow channel right here, to form our fill in the gap buy stop, which looks like this right here. So not only am I telling you It's not the end of the world. Not only am I telling you that it's a shorter term buy, I'm telling you the shit has to dip down further, has to form the fill in the gap buy on the weekly. Once you see that happen, you better jump in both feet, both barrels, demo trade only. I mean, I will be, because then you're going to have a huge, it doesn't happen often. Let me put it another way to you. The last time it officially happened with the safety trade system was in 2024 of April 22nd. April 22nd of 2024. Then it did it again on August of 2024. And then it formed the current one. This was back in April when they did it. It was supposedly some kind of tariff bullshit. And then, of course, the market went straight up. And I'm telling you, it's going to happen again. How long for? I don't know. I mean, you can look over here. It took April, May, maybe the next 4 to 12 weeks, somewhere around that range. It's going to form this to come down. And then it's going to hook and come back up to record highs that you've never seen before. And there you go. Did it happen back further back in 23, 24? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just went over that. Yes. But see, there's differences. We run businesses. This is from 2014. This is the last 11 years. Buy, stop, buy, stop, buy, stop, buy, stop. So let me be clear on this. Watch. It happened here. It happened here. It happened here. Right? And then we had our fill in the gap. This is the logo. This is the first time it happened. Boom, right here, right here. This is your fill in the gap trade logo. Was under, came back up with, and came back up. This is the red down right here. It's going to come up, come down like that. Come back up. Blue will cross. This will come down. Price action will come somewhere around there. And come back up. They just repeat their patterns. The biggest thing you can learn in this world, and this kind of I got to give Anthony Robbins credit where Anthony Robbins credit, okay? At safetytrade.com. How do we get what you see? Yes, Lee, at safetytrade.com. That's how you get it. And there it is. I mean, this is the easiest system in the world. I mean, pattern recognition, whether it's your repeating patterns at home with your loved ones, whether it's repeating patterns at work, whether it's your non-repeating patterns of health, you have to recognize patterns. And all I do is give you the most high probability trade patterns that's ever been given on trading. I give out all these calls, all this education, all this teaching I've been doing for over 4 years now, live with you guys. I haven't missed a week in over 4 years of at least one live. And I do this for you guys, to the community at large for trading, because they scammed each and every one of us traders. They scammed me for the first 27 years, 26 years of my trading career. They scammed me. I was taught support and resistance. It's wrong. What do I mean by scam? They all taught us the wrong way how to trade. And they taught me the wrong way. They took my money, $26,500. Back when I needed the money, back when 26,500 meant something. It still does, but I mean, it was pretty much everything I had. Boy ain't mad at you. Malibu. Just mentioned it as people were crying as if US 30 1 hour wasn't called. It was clearly there. Oh, thank you, Martin. Oh, yeah, people bitch and whine about everything, Martin. I can tell them all this is going to happen, exactly what's going to happen 6 months, a year from now. I can tell them all what's going to happen on United, Target, Nike, CVS. Be right hundreds and hundreds of times. Oh, but Kevin didn't call. The fuck I didn't call for this shit to go down. It needs to drop further, but Martin's just trying to be specific to you guys. Okay, right here is what he's saying. This is US 30. Everyone here, this is before Trump made any news. Look, and I'm sure it's the exact same thing on YM. Everyone here that's in my system, what is this pattern when you look at it? Just right there, focus in on just right there. I'll take away all this. You guys don't get confused. What is that Anybody know, other than Martin, what is this called right here? Right there. Red, 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 green. Well, we can go up here too, I guess. I don't know if we have it. Yeah. Red, 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 green. Red, red. And not only was it a sell stop, that's what it is, but it's a sell stop to the blue line, which means it had to do it on the 15-minute also. This is called a sell stop to the blue line. I teach it all the time. And that happened before any Chinese news, before any Trump this, before any resources that. The system knows what's going to happen because they have to move it up and down. Virtually, you could say my brain tapped into their AI, with their as in Vanguard and BlackRock. They own like 90% of everything. And they use an eye accordingly, Aladdin and Thing. And they use their little AIs, and their AIs have to go up and they have to go down. My system just happens to hack into their systems so that we can see before what they're going to do. So if you want the bigger picture, which I just showed you, or the smaller picture, which Martin just told you about, there's your answers. Self-stop, Blacko, yes. Thank you, Martin, for bringing attention. But it doesn't... You can play sells if you want to right now. I just wouldn't recommend it. I would wait for these buy stops to flip back around, which they will. How do we know? Because the safety trade system calls the system that calls it an order. What you guys used to think of was chaotic is not chaotic. The markets are 100% manipulated, and they're 100% easy to read once you see their patterns. The pattern recognition is red, 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 green, red, red, sell stop to the blue line. Now, as far as I'm concerned, they're going to keep dropping this and making it deeper. Let's see. Yep, sell to the 1 hour. Let's go 4 hour. I don't know. Hold on. Don't know. Let's see. 2 hour. 1 hour. Let's go to 2 hour. All right, let's go over here then. Hold on. So if you guys want a little more accurate how low this is going to go, business. Nope. Hold on. We got to put this past this. Sell. Nope. 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour. Nope. They're all underneath the 1 hour, 90 minute. Sell stop all indices, especially ES1, SPX, NQ1, NAS to their 90-minute blue line. Sell stop to the 90-minute blue line. Ricochet, YM1 and US30 90-minute blue line. Now the question is, will they go to the 2 hour blue line? Unable to call it this time. 90-minute sell for those 4 indices specific. And then, yeah, that's why you're going to be looking at those 7 hour, 9 hour buys. And just wait for them to flip. Now we have a heads up because the only thing we care about are buys. The heads up that we have are thanks to the great Keith Palmer. These right here. So we know when, listen to me, when these start flipping to green, start playing, especially when you see this NAS US30 play SPX. Or if you can see SPX in US30, then play NAS. When you see 2 out of the 3 and one of them's US30, take that buy, or just wait till the 1 minute. They're all going to flip back to green again. These will all turn to green again. Malibu. But will they keep going down? I don't care how low it goes. I keep saying that. Sometimes when I speak English, I'm not sure people even understand it. I want this shit to drop down so low, down to that 90-minute, down here. I want it to go down to 240. And then I want to see this start to flip over. Then we'll see the 5 seconds, price will go above the blue lines, 10, then start jumping in. Boom. On the 15-second, 30-second, 1 minute. Because that means it's the bottom of the going down. Especially if you're really patient and you wait for like a 3 minute, 5 minute, wait for all these. Then you see like SPX, ES1, US30 turn to green, and you better play that NAS 5 minute because they're giving you free money back up to these 2, 3, 4 hour buys. So we have the secret edge. My system predicts with near 100% accuracy all future movements up and down. I just called it down to the 90-minute. How do you know when it's over? When you see that 5-minute turn to green on US 30 SPX ES1 or the US 30 NAS and NQ, you play the other one. It's absolutely going up. They have to go up. They have to go down. Vanguard and BlackRock have to go up, have to go down. I'm just teaching you that my system knows what they're going to do, because before they do it, they have to make these moves. It's the limitation of their code. It's their limitation of their AI. It isn't all omnipotent. It isn't all smart. It isn't all knowing. Bullshit. It's just computer code. That's all it is. And my system's hacked into it, and that's how you know. Any of this getting through to you guys? Yes or no? Is it starting to sink in? Is it starting to make sense to you? Yes or no? 7's for yeses, 9's for no's. I give away these calls every day. Well, let me rephrase that. Every week. Over and over and over again. Teaching you every week. All I ask for is return. Just buy the system to support what gives you the right calls. Grant says yes. Kirk says yes. Vivian. What's up, Vivian? Welcome to the channel, Vivian P. Rich OBX. All right. Does anybody have any symbols they want me to call out? Does anybody have any questions regarding trading? Go ahead and ask. Why does Fibonacci retracements fail so often? Because they suck. Why does block trading fail all the time? Because it sucks. Volume VWAP sucks. They're inaccurate ways of trading. I'm teaching you the core fundamental way of trading. This will be taught hopefully all the way down to middle school. Is there any symbols you guys want me to check? Any symbols at all? Ask away. Boy, it ain't bad. Boy, it ain't bad to you. In Malibu. Any questions regarding trading? Oh, I want to talk about something real quick before I go, actually. Any thoughts on more Nadex trading? Any thoughts on more Nadex trading? Yeah, I love Nadex. I did an option trading video not too long ago live. Nadex, you can apply the same rules to. You just do faster. With Nadex, unless you're taking one of their options on Monday or Tuesday, so you have a week to get it, you basically have to do a day trade. It has to be done the same day. But yeah, I love Nadex. Love it. I can do some more training on it eventually. Yes, I don't know when, but yeah. Morning, Rich OBX. Absolutely. Love, love, love. If I needed to get some money up quick, I would do Nadex options. They're binary options, means they win or lose. We win $100, lose $100. If it costs you $40 a contract, you win it. You get $60 profit. You can do block. What do they call those ones? Fuck. Back. I don't know if they're called blackouts or whatever, but at any rate, they have a couple different versions on there, like 3 or 4 different ways. But you can trade gold, silver. You can trade any of the indices. You can trade a lot of different things on there, and you can do it daily. It's called NADEX. It's Nadex. It's a real nice way of. You absorb the pull downs easy. You don't care how low it's going as long as it's the same. You know, you're going to get the money within. I wouldn't do Nadex on Fridays. I just wouldn't. You don't have enough rebound time. I would do Nadex Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of the week, and then you know, do the for instance, a 1-minute buy stop or a 5-minute buy stop is what I would be doing with Nadex. Whereas with the options, long term is completely opposite, I guess. On the long term options, I hold them. I have leaps a year and a half away from now on certain stocks, United, all that. Oh, I do want to give credit to somebody. Let me see real quick if I can find it. We were in the, fuck, how am I ever going to find it? Um, Damn it, where were we? Anybody remember where one of our members, another trader had made a trade? It was a 4-hour buy stop, and she made a 4-hour sell. It was some other trader, not one of us. It was some other trader, and basically, well, she was really wrong. But I got to be honest, she was technically, unfortunately. There it is. Here, posted a video about her. Okay, so I don't want to. How do I word this? Here it is. Okay. This was her entry. Perfect. So on 10/7, somewhere around 10, I got to go over here. This is her entry. Let me see. She was trading platinum. What? She was doing a $250,000 trade on platinum. What? Hold on. I don't think I have platinum up, but let me see. What was she trading? Maybe I'm reading that chart wrong. CFDs on platinum. She was trading platinum? Okay, I can't. I was trying to give this person. Is this the same chart? So she was in a 4-hour sell on platinum. Oh, wait, she did it back there. Well, hold on. What was the time period? Damn, I don't know the day and the time. It was. There's no way she was able to eat that stop loss, I don't think. Well, I was going to give her credit. I can't give her credit. She was in the middle of a buy. I was going to try to help her out, but there's nothing you can do there. Matter of fact, platinum is pretty good. Let's read it. 4-hour buy. 7-hour buy. 4-hour, 7-hour buy stop. Platinum might even be a 9-hour. Let me see the daily really quick. Yeah, it's too far away on the weekly. You guys missed platinum. I wouldn't trade platinum, but it is a 4-hour, 12-hour buy stop. It's going to dip somewhere down here. Yeah, I wouldn't touch platinum. It's good. Platinum, gold, silver, you missed the push. I would just wait on that myself, but whatever. Not a very good symbol to trade, like at all. She was in $250,000. Yeah, you got it. Thank you, Matt Parker. Thank you, Bandit Trader. What's up, Thomas Crowell? Yeah, $250,000 trial. Yeah, I'm not touching that with a million. I would not. I don't know why she would be trading platinum. Whatever. Everybody has their thing. Let them do what they want. All right. Does anybody have any questions before I go? It's been a lot of fun. Does anybody have any questions before I go? Anybody at all? Malibu. Any questions before I roll? Sorry, fixing my thing over here. Malibu. Malibu. Any questions? Yeah, no one in the right mind's withholding a 250,000 drawdown. I would never. Just chalk it up. You made a mistake. Have your stop loss in place. If it hits it, tap it out. Thank you, Matt. You too, buddy. All right. Thank you all on TikTok. Gotta run. God bless you all. Enjoy your Sunday. God bless. Remember, life is short. Oh, Lee, how much does it get started? $575 free to get started. Just take my calls and make money, demo money only. But if you come over to here, safetrade.com, it's $575 for the year. Remember, life is short. I keep telling you that. Poor Keith. He had so much more to do in this world he wanted to do. But life is short. So make all the money you can with the system, demo trade only. Live your life on your terms, the way you want to live it, and enjoy your life. You're welcome, Lee. All right, God bless you all on TikTok. Talk to y'all later. In Malibu, YouTubers, any questions before I go? Marley Mar, enjoy your Sunday. Yes. They grant, good question. Options do provide a much, that's why they're options. They're leveraged, greater return on investment. A much better. Yeah, stock in options, if you do the leaps, you don't even need to be in the money on the price of the option. As long as you know where it's going, you'll just make money. You're welcome, Grant. Thanks, Lachey. Thanks, Filio. Henrico Steele, thank you. Glad you're here. Grant, thank you for being here. All right, guys. God bless. Enjoy your Sunday. I will not be on again. Yeah, maybe.